Raising a daughter in today's world as a single father is one of the most challenging things I've ever done. There's a chapter in my book, or an essay in my book, called Deeper Than the Surface. And January tends to be a time of the year where people call in more clarity, more purpose, more direction, as they search for ways to be better than the previous year, to transform, to grow. And all that is amazing. Yet, life is so fleeting if you are never honest with yourself. You see this little microphone my daughter created for me. He said, "Dad, I want you to have it and I want you to speak with it because it represents love and creativity and fun." And it made me light up inside, because I think when you can find that spark of creativity that reminds you to have fun in life and reminds you to be engaged in the moment, that is being purposeful in life. And so Deeper Than the Surface starts with this. Searching for our purpose in life is one of the most demanding challenges we face as humans. Landing a dream job to make more money, saving the money we make for retirement, finding a healthy and stable relationship to start a family. The pressure we put on ourselves to find meaning in life leads to more uncertainty and overwhelm as our self-worth becomes attached to achievements measured in life milestones. In fact, I wrote a little poem that's not in this book that's called Puppets on Strings. Self-worth is such a strange thing. For years, I hated myself. Depression had me dancing around like puppets on a string. And it's interesting because I measured happiness by love, success, and my accomplishments. So one day when life came crashing down, I fell into despair because I created a life around proving my self-worth externally and paid a price at one of my most vulnerable moments. And I think we all go through lots of this in different stages, right? So if you're chasing milestones and you're chasing achievements, all that can be great. But personally, I don't think any of it matters if you're not honest with what you're feeling inside and you never show up to the world as your most authentic self, if you're not expressing your voice, right? So how do you find meaning in life? How do you know if you're on the right path? Well, personally, I don't have that answer for you because our lives are uniquely ours and your answer is different than mine. We all have a different path. But what I can tell you is you are more capable than what you believe. And finding out what you were put here on this earth to do requires lots of patience. It requires you to slow down, and it requires you to dig deeper than the surface, to go beyond the superficial layers of life and reflect with yourself every single day you wake up, right? This year I started a challenge for myself by having two different types of journals when I wake up, a daily stoic journal and a reflection journal. One to just give me a little bit more structure and clarity around designing a more purposeful life, and another for a space for my emotions to come through me, right? And so how do you know if you're on your purpose again? Well, I'll tell you, if you're doing something in life and you find something that challenges you to step beyond your edge or your comfort zone every day you wake up and you enjoy it, then you're on to something deeper than the surface, right? Because it requires you to go deeper than the surface. What you were put here to do on this earth is a lot deeper than what we have been taught to believe. Shame, fear, doubt, perfectionism, and all these things will creep up, preventing you from going deeper than the surface. But you must continue to dig deeper, right? Every day I was called to write when I woke up. And when I was writing, I didn't have to think about anything else but be immersed in the moment. And I think most of us never get a chance to find that moment in our lives because we finance our dreams with pocket change. We wake up, we hop on the phone, and we waste all these little precious seconds of life on social media and interacting with things that do not matter. And when it comes to ourselves, we don't have any money left over. And so we invest our big dreams with little pocket change and have no energy or money left. And so today, think about who you are underneath the surface, right? This is my call to you, to dig deeper than the surface. Learn to face what confronts you with curiosity. Ask yourself the difficult questions. Move your body. Have uncomfortable conversations. Ask for that raise. Because the more you know yourself, the more you'll be able to live and create a life worth living in. And choosing to be honest with yourself is one of the most important things you can do. So get out there today and recognize where you stop paying attention to your intuition and heart. As you begin to peel back layers and give yourself space to create and reflect, you'll start to see that your best work is about to begin. Hey, if you liked what I just read today, you can pick up my book, Nowhere to Go, everywhere books are sold. I have a 6-week virtual book club and a few other courses to help you dive deeper than the surface so you can uncover the truth of who you are to tap into your potential. Talk to you soon.